What's up guys, Brennan J. Today I'm out here with Jake DallmyD, and today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. I am pretty excited, I'm pretty stoked because I look like a Navy SEAL. Seriously, look, I have a scuba tank on my back, so does Jake. Yeah. So Mantis Scuba actually hooked Jake up with some of this awesome gear, and he's actually let me borrow one for this competition, but these things are pretty sweet.
They're awesome, man.
Today we're gonna be doing a mini scuba tank competition, challenge, whatever you wanna call it. Basically, we're gonna go out. These tanks last, what, about 15 minutes?
Yep, about 15 minutes.
Yep, so we're gonna go out. We both have a tank, and then we have a spare tank, just in case one of us runs out. We might split that one. We'll figure out what we're doing. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out in search of treasure. Each of us is gonna find our own treasure, and we're gonna come back, review what we found, and see who has the better finds. Yeah. And the winner gets to keep all the treasure. Okay, so here's the part that's crazy. Let's say Jake here finds a GoPro Hero 3, but I find a GoPro Hero 4. Which means I win and I get his GoPro Hero 3. So this could potentially be extremely crazy. All right, man, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so I'm gonna go first. We'll come back, review it, and then we'll let you go.
All right.
I'm beating you.
No, you're not.
I'm beating you. Here we go, man.
That's a gun! Oh!
All right, well, my tank just ran out of air. I kind of panicked at the bottom, dude. I was like, all right, Jake, we gotta go.
Jake, I'm done.
But that was a blast, dude. That was my first time scuba diving in the river, and that was mind-blowing.
It was fun.
We saw some of the biggest catfish we have ever seen. I don't know if I got it on film, and if I do, I'll show you guys again here, but I'm beside Jake, and I turn. I see this giant catfish head coming towards me, big old flathead catfish, and I just see his big old lips, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing
the biggest catfish
is probably like 1.5 feet wide. Just his head, I'm not even kidding. And I tap Jake, I'm like, Jake, Jake, Jake. He turns, screams. It was huge. Biggest catfish I've ever seen by far.
It was crazy. And
it was a
super
monster.
Murky, so scary.
Yeah, man. So me and Jake's tanks are out now, so we're just gonna go ahead and show you what we found. I don't think we actually found too much. I was too busy looking at all the fish, but let's check out what we found, man. All right, so my lures are all nice and laid out right here. And Jake's trash pile right here this is what he found out. So let's find out what Jake found first, and then we're gonna go over what I found.
All right, so we didn't find too much treasure, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I found, and then Brandon's gonna show you what he found. So my best find on that dive probably has to be this lure right here. It's like a little jerk bait, super colorful. It looks brand new, so I'm really stoked about this find right here. So this is my second favorite lure of the day. It looks pretty new as well. Stoked on this one. This is kind of interesting. So it's like a jig with frog legs. Yeah, this is different. I found a golf ball. That's better than anything Brandon found today. Found this little swim bait right here with a chartreuse tail. Found a couple of these grubs. I believe these are for crappie or for skipjack. Yeah, here's a fluke setup right here. Nice jig head. This is an expensive jig head, but it looks like he actually rigged this upside down. You don't see too many worms out here like this, but this one's been in the water for a long time. It's super rusty. This is actually one of my go-tos right here. This is a chartreuse fluke with also a chartreuse jig head. Found another fluke. This one looks fairly new. I didn't find really anything too great on that dive, but found a couple nice lures, so I'll take it. All right, Brandon, what'd you find, man?
All right, guys, so I found a couple cool things. Let's start off with this weird strap. This thing was just like floating through the water. It's actually a Whitewater Express strap. I don't know what it goes to. I'm assuming one of their rafts, but we might just give that back to Whitewater Express. They probably know what to do with it. Next up, we just have a bunch of flukes here. You know, just a bunch of old, dirty flukes. This one's actually kind of cool. I think this is called like Tennessee shad or something like that. It's one of my favorite colors to use. So I got a ton of flukes here. But this one is a little bit special. I actually don't know what this swim bait is right here, but Jake was actually lifting up a tire and he was trying to like be funny with this whole tire, but I saw this lure actually inside the tire, so I stole this one from Jake. And it's actually really nice. It's got a good hook on there. The swim bait doesn't look like it's been in the water too long. This one looks usable and it looks good. It looks like it could catch some fish. I found this giant swim bait right here. This is typical. You find these all the time. Guys throw these things out here. It's a little waterlogged, man. It's, oh gosh, water just came out of that.
That's nasty.
Yep, that's gross. Putting that down. All right, so my best lure has to be this chatterbait right here. This thing is really nice. That white and chartreuse with that gold blade. I'm sure somebody was catching them with this. This is a good bait to use out here. My coolest find has to be this right here. Now this might just look like a red tube to you guys, but when I turn it this way, it gives it a little bit of a hint. And when I turn it this way, it gives it a lot of hint. This is actually a shotgun shell that has not been shot yet. It looks like it has big buckshot in there. It's normally like 2 or 3 big lead balls that are in there, so that is pretty cool. Jake finds guns, but you know, I find the bullets, so what's really more important? So anyway, that is what I have found so far. Yeah, so my coolest lure right here is the chatterbait, and the coolest find that I have in total is gonna be the shotgun shell that still has bullets in it, so it's pretty cool, man. All right, so right now, me and Jake are pretty close. There's not a declared winner yet. We both have a bunch of trash. We really didn't find anything good, so our goal is to go out right now. We have one more tank left. We're gonna split it half and half. So I'll use half the air, then Jake will use half the air. And hopefully we can find a like declared winner. We need something that really stands out. Like so far, Jake's got some cool lures, but I have a shotgun shell, so we don't really know who the winner is yet. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and put this extra tank on. My goal is I have to find a lure that's gonna be like crazy or find something like really, really good. And I'm trying to strategize here. I'm trying to decide if I want to go back to cut bait, swim in cut bait where we were, or if I want to go downriver a little bit and do it that way. But either way, I have to find something that declares me the winner. So wish me luck, guys. Here we go.
Brandon, you look like a G, dude. Like a Navy SEAL.
I feel like a Navy SEAL.
You don't quite look like one, but
Hey, I almost forgot. See you later, dude. I actually just got done doing my dive. I did not tell Jake what I found. He has the tank on right now. He's about to go in. You should be a little worried, bro.
I'm not even worried.
You should be worried.
I was given a hint a couple days ago about an iPhone or something, some type of phone in a life-proof case right here. So your boy's gonna go try and find it.
You know what? Best of luck to you. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. Check this out. I was just climbing up these rocks to kind of see where Jake is. Look what I found on the rocks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this. This is sitting right here. It's a big old rattle trap. Oh, this is perfect. This might be the ticket. All right, so I wasn't diving when I found this, but we're not gonna tell Jake that because this is a nice lure. This might put me over the top. I might get a win with this. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw this in my pile. I'm not gonna tell Jake that I found it on the rocks. I'm gonna tell him I found it while I was scuba diving. And this might be my ticket, man. This might be the golden ticket. What's up, buddy?
Well, I found a couple nice things, but nothing like crazy. But I think I got you.
You think you got me?
I got you.
Oh, man. All right, so we're gonna start off a little small. The first things I found were these hooks right here. These are just cut bait hooks. They're actually still in pretty good shape. They got good points on them, so that's good. We've got two giant lead weights right here. The thing about these lead weights is they're super reusable. They're only used to hold bait down, so we could probably give these back to somebody, a cat fisherman or somebody using some cut bait. They could use these. So these are two more flukes I found. This one's got a little paddle tail on it. It's in pretty good shape. And this one looks a little bit familiar. You might see Jake throwing this one in all of his other videos. This is your exact setup, Jake.
It is, man. I don't know if it's mine.
This looks a little familiar. You might have lost this, man.
Maybe.
So I found this swim bait. Now this one's actually really cool. I think the color of this is called Fire Tiger. I found this little crappie jig. Most people actually use these for skipjack out here.
You think you got me with this, huh?
This one's actually pretty interesting. This is a wooden bobber. It actually has a glow stick put right there on the top. So I'm assuming this person was doing some night fishing or something and lost it. But it's actually in really good shape. There's not even a scratch on this thing.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Something shiny. Something shiny. Check out this rattle trap right here. Thing is super nice. It's got really shiny paint job. The top of it's like this really nice teal blue. It's got big red eyes on it. And I think this is actually a saltwater one because of the hooks. This is my last find. Because what is better than a workout, guys? Look at this. This is a big like 15-pound dumbbell with like literally like 30 foot of this big rope on it. All right, so for those of you who don't know, this is actually an anchor. A lot of kayakers come out here and use a dumbbell like this with some rope, throw it off on the side and it holds them in spot. So basically this is like the alternative of spending like $20 on a kayak anchor. You just get a dumbbell, throw it out there and works just like an anchor. All right, so that was everything I found. Time to see what Mr. DallmyD has. He says he's got me beat. I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit nervous. Let's see what you got, Jake.
So I found a handful of flukes right here, nothing out of the ordinary. These two big chartreuse swim baits are really awesome, man. Like, these are custom made, so someone local actually makes these. And this is actually in great condition. This one looks brand new, so I can reuse this one right here in the future, which I will. I'm gonna hopefully catch a monster strike with this. Funny story about this, I was fishing yesterday and I actually broke off and lost this lure. This is my exact lure, what I was using. Got another little paddle tail. This one looks fairly new. Got a really crusty swim bait with no hook on it. So I have no idea what this is right here. I found this at the bottom of cut bait. And I don't know, man. Is this a bird feeder? Yeah, I found an iPhone charger. This is destroyed, but pretty cool. I found this disgusting high-tech swim bait, man. Like, look at this. All right, found some sunglasses. These are pretty nice. Let's see if they're, are they me, Brandon? What are you thinking, man?
You honestly look the same.
Really?
Yeah, it's like good? Weird, you look the same.
This is called the Bucka Bull Shad. So this is a pretty expensive swim bait. Yeah, these are handmade, and this is a really nice find.
All right, guys, well, that is gonna be pretty much it for today. Jake did steal this competition this time. He won. I will give him that. That swim bait just put him over the top.
Not by much, though.
Not by much. Neither one of us found anything that was just like crazy. We didn't find a phone or anything crazy this time. But this competition idea was a blast, man. Normally we just come out here, swim around, find treasure, show you guys. But this one actually made it like a sport. So it was a lot of fun. Big shout out to Mantis for the scuba gear, man. This stuff is super awesome, so I really appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a big old thumbs up, and also leave a comment in the comment section below some crazy ideas that we could do with our river treasure videos in the future. The competition was really cool, but let's see if we can get some more ideas. I'm sure there's other stuff we can do out here.
I'm thinking spearfishing competition.
Spearfishing?
Yeah.
That would be dope. All right, guys, thanks again for watching this video. Peace. Oh, no. Man, I look good. Look at me in there. Oh, man, I look nice.
You actually do look like a professional.
I look pretty legit, man.